Oh, the smoothness. It's like butter. The 60 frames per second. Actually, it's probably only 45. Get out of my way, Roll! I never did like you. It tastes like bread. And not the good kind of bread either. Bran bread. None of that wheat bread, none of that white bread. No. Bran. Maybe even raisin bread. I hate raisin bread. Oh, it just tastes, maybe it's not the raisins, maybe it's not the taste. Maybe it's just texture. Because I've never liked raisins inside of anything. I like raisins by themselves. I like bread by itself. But if you put raisins inside of bread, you can guarantee that I am gonna hate it. So if ever you don't want me to eat all your stuff, because I'm pretty sure I'll eat it all, because, you know, that's how I roll, then you should put raisins in it. Because I will eat it. Oh, there's some prawns. Some prawns. It's like, oh shit. It's like in that movie, District 9. The fucking prawns, man! The fucking prawns! The prawns! Prawns are unacceptable. Unacceptable! Waiting for race to finish. Alright. Did I win? How did I get in first that fast? I was like way behind. How can they be so slow? Unacceptable! Unacceptable! Yeah, skip to the results. I was first. I am first in all that I do. Okay. Well, I guess we'll move on to the next race. Because I whipped the shit out of that. Now get those spinners off! Those spinners! I always think it's kind of funny when you see the spinners from like Canadian Tire. Wait. If you live in America, you've never seen the spinners from Canadian Tire because it's called Canadian Tire, not American Tire. Anyway, there are these rims which have plastic little spinners on them, which are only half the size of the wheel. And when you stop, obviously, just like a spinner. But they're only half the size of the wheel. They look hilariously bad. Like, they're the worst things you will ever see in your entire existence. Well, no, scratch that. They're one of the worst things you will see in your entire existence on planet Earth. Maybe someday, when we, fly off into space and have a new planet to live on, like Mars or some shit, even though that's closer to the sun, so isn't that a bad idea? We fly off and get a new planet, maybe we won't have a Canadian Tire. And maybe there won't be those shitty spinners! I hate them so bad! Oh, they're so ugly! Yeah. I never want to see those spinners ever again. They always on the same car, too. They're always on a Civic. And I'm not talking about like a new Civic, I'm talking about like a 1995 hatchback Civic. Every time. And the dude just has a stock engine, and all he has for a muffler is like a paint can or a freaking Coke can or something. Oh, it sounds so bad. I'd rather he straight piped it or something. I don't care, just do anything other than what he's doing with that car. Or get any other car. I know why they get this, because they're so customizable. And there's so many third market parts, and there's so much that you can do to them. And it's so cheap to do, because they're pieces of garbage. No! No! Oh yeah. I guess I'm a bit of a car snob though. I really am. I used to have I got a bad. Well, that's not really, that doesn't have much of a better name. Although it's kind of like Camaro. It has a little bit better of a name, just like Mustang. But then, if you had a Ferrari, you'd be like, those fucking Firebirds are bullshit. But ain't nobody got the money for a Lamborghini. And nor would they care that much. But anyways, I'm a bit of car snob. So every time I see one of those Civics just decked out like that, with no modifications to the engine, nothing, all they have is paint can on the muffler, and a little ground kit, I just get pissed. And they sound like somebody farting into a can. That's exactly what they sound like. It's horrible.